It's week 11 of the championship meet here at Gulfstream. Wednesday, February the 11th, through an extended 6 days, President's Day, Monday, February the 16th. So let's take a look at how the week turned out. On Wednesday, unlike most days, and I don't do very well watching the races live, I decided to watch my races live on HRTV on the big screen TV.
They're into the stretch, and it's Dreaming of Joey with a length and a half lead. Congrats, Rob, cutting in it, though, on the outside, and Unleash the Humor is taken third. Dreaming of Joey tested by Congrats, Rob. These two are going to come down to the line together, and Congrats, Rob, on the outside. Looks like he got up in time. On Mimi's Dream as they come into the final furlong, and it's a long way back to Desuxion in third, and then comes Little Zoe to the outside. They're coming to the final 16th, and Arabian Dream has the measure of Mimi's Dream, who's trying to close in late on the inside, but Arabian Dream will last. Mimi's Dream second. Trying to hold off Akina. These two together with a furlong to run. Juju Eyeballs third. Then What a Party. Akina takes the lead. It's Akina. What a Party finishing well on the outside. Wellington's Appeal holds second, though, as Akina wins it. Move the Chains has got to pick it up now. Swings up on the far outside. Then it's Ode to Joe and one for CJ. Win Stanley has made the lead, and Move the Chains is coming. And Move the Chains is going to get up in time. Move the Chains and Mario Pino to win from
on the day. What a great day. I decided, hey, works well on Wednesday, may as well try it on Thursday.
And it's a long way back to the others. Shining Powers, another furlong left. Still a 3-length lead here over Happy to Be Here, and Shining Powers has it. Shining Powers and Tyler Gaffleone home free under the wire. Happy to Be Here's got to be second. Red Parasol now swung to the outside by Javier Castellano and ranges up alongside and takes over. Red Parasol to the front. Storm in Georgia back into second. La Majestique is third, and then comes Admiral's Gal in fourth. It is Red Parasol running strongly to the wire. Red Parasol on to win it from La Majestique. Blackwater Charlie is taken second on the inside of Just for Fun, and then comes Secret Chance in fourth, past the 16th pole, and Fastidious Sun is lengthening stride. Fastidious Sun's going to win it here, going away by 4 in the end over Blackwater Charlie. Into the stretch, and here comes Era and Pointa to the outside to take over as they turn for home. Closing in is Make Your Point on the outside. West Indiana, Smart and Soft, racing in between horses. Era and Pointa has the lead. Close to home, Smart and Soft. Make Your Point on the outside. The three of them all coming down to the line together, and it looked like Era and Pointa held on.
More. 8 wins in 2 days. Wow. Well, on Friday, I figured I'd do much the same thing since Kim was down at the beach with a girls' weekend. But then, shortly before post time in the opener, she called me to go have lunch. So I missed the first 4 races, lost them all. I was back in time for the 8th, which was an interesting handicapping angle. The conditions of the race, the 8th on the turf, was an optional allowance claimer for non-winners of 3. So if you won 3 allowance races or more, you had to run for the $100,000 claiming tag or check the highlighted condition. Very specific. Yeah, non-winners of a race since August 16th. Anybody fit that? Uh-oh! Even Scott Hazelton mentioned it on HRTV. Javier Castellano on board.
These three about to be taken on by Calvados. Sky Captains behind horses, and looking for a spot is Caribou Gardens, who comes charging on through in green grass of Wyoming too, but Caribou Gardens got through. Caribou Gardens and Javier Castellano to win over.
Oh yeah, and I was watching it live, and then I took down the finale.
Main man Mike second to the outside. Keep it pithy. Lighthouse Sound on the far outside closing in. Here's Lighthouse Sound and main man Mike after fan base. The three of them come down to the line together. They're bobbing heads. It's close. Maybe Lighthouse Sound.
It's Saturday, February the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. It is Hurricane Birdie Day today. The Grade 3 Sprint feature for fillies and mares is the feature race here at Gulfstream Park. Got my first win at Gulfstream in a 5-furlong turf sprint. Main claimer 3-year-olds. Fort Jersey Life was my pick. Was the obvious favorite with only one question. Debuted here last May in a dirt sprint and stopped badly. Her second start, she went on the inner course, beaten a neck and made the special weight company. Well, the main concern is that race was in June. Did she have enough on the drop? Right to the front.
And they're at the top of the stretch, and it's Jersey Life turning for home in front. Jersey Life kicks clear, a 2.5 length lead. Steadying in mid-pack there was Rose Graciela, and now rallying up the fence, Maddie's Girl's about to grab second from Jane's Cat as they come inside the final 16th.
Jersey Life will win. Maddie's Girl on the inside second row.
Oh yeah, Jersey Life, first win at Gulfstream. The 8th at Gulfstream. First time starter and a maiden special weight 3-year-old on the turf for Chad Brown, Eric Keel. I had seen Ms. McDougal run off as much the best earlier, and she looks headed for States Company. This filly just had the same look today. You never know with first-time maidens how they're going to react, but you go with the trainers, and Chad Brown is a master, and Javier Castellano is on board. Sent off at 8-5 as the favorite, which I thought was generous. The gates opened. Oh no!
They're off. Bigger than
She
Boss
was far back as they approached the far turn, and then here she came, Era
On the
Keel.
inside is One Summer Night. Ara Keel is circling up on the far outside and going by horses. And in the meanwhile, Balfi's Corner gets through on the inside and progresses. And they're into the stretch. And it is Bigger Than Boss cutting the corner. Alongside is One Summer Night. Ara Keel comes speeding by them in the center of the course. Then Tistown and Totsky and far outside Flash Trading, but Ara Keel is running away.
Tripled the bet. Almost $40 on my second winner at Gulfstream. Woo! She's headed for graded stakes. The 9th at Gulfstream, we were back on the turf. It was a claiming event. Like number 12, Franklin. It had Franklin last time as a Gulfstream 40% club play for Michael Maker. And typically I don't like to bet back claimers, but running back for this tag, and with Javier Castellano back on board, he was a 40% club play again. Stalked the pace right outside the long shot leader into the far turn, and then Javier let him go right to the
top
front.
of the stretch. And Franklin on the outside goes up and after the lead. It is Franklin to the front. El Chivo Viejo is given way. Half Wildcat is closing on the outside, but it is Franklin in charge.
Much the best. 3 wins at Gulfstream. The 10th and featured here at Gulfstream is the Grade 3 Hurricane Birdie going 6.5 furlongs. My pick was number 4, Mary Meadow. She won a listed stake before the first of the year, and then she won the Grade 3 Sugar Swirl. Trainer Mark Henning had intended to put her off to the farm for a little vacation, but he said she was just training too sharp, so he had to run her again. Well, the crowd settled on what they thought was the lone front runner, number 1, What a Party. I've seen What a Party run, and I've won with her, but she's no stakes runner. Her speed figures that matched Mary Meadows were earned loose on the lead and listed an allowance company. Mary Meadow had hit 96 and 97 in 3 of her last 5. If she ran like that, she was going to win by daylight. You know, I love Bullet Works. Well, Mary Meadow had a best of 100 work over the track in a sizzling 47, sharp as a tack. Javier Castellano had his horse tracking What a Party to the far turn, then he let her go, and what a party, let the party roll!
Flat for a half mile, and they're coming toward the top of the stretch. Mary Meadow on the outside, and more than a party at the rail. These two turn for home, and Mary Meadow gets away. Mary Meadow shakes loose. More than a party has given way in second, and in comes Sontrique and Galliana. No doubt about this one, it's all Mary Meadow.
The bet of the day, a grade 3 Hurricane Birdie. The best bet of the day, 25 to win, and my 4th win of the day here. Woo, dogs. Here's how the rest of the weekend turned out.
Escondido on the outside moves up, and Roland and Navajo is given way. Escondido getting to Fire Blue now, and Escondido and John Velasquez have it won. Escondido to beat Fire Blue. Turns for home with a 6-length lead. And then Flashjack Benel to the inside, and Reina de Mis Amores. Another furlong to go for Pretty Girl Anna, but she's got a daylight advantage on her competition. Still 6 in front of Flashjack, Reina de Mis Amores, and Jill's Comprise on the far outside. Pretty Girl Anna wins it by about 3 in the end here. The 4-wide run, they're into the stretch. Off the page in front, and then it's Slamorama. And on the far outside, Scouts Honor has moved up into 3rd. Off the page, trying to hold off Slamorama. These two coming down to the line together. Off the page, keeps on going. Off the page over Slamorama.
What a great week of racing.